thanks for joining us from the Cannes Film Festival. Here are some of the best moments from the star-studded weekend. We've had Oscar winners Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore. We've seen Jude and Alicia Vikander as Henry VIII and the only wife that survived him, Kaouther Parr. It's been quite a weekend here in Cannes. Let's take a look back.
Jude Law and Alicia Vikander were among the stars getting the attention on the red carpet on Sunday. They are in the film Firebrand by the Brazilian director Karim Ainuz. It's about Kaouther Parr, the sixth and final queen of Henry VIII. Law was completely transformed for the role of a king riddled with jealousy and paranoia.
Henry?
I don't think I've ever played anyone quite as tyrannical. It was very interesting playing, or trying to understand the headspace of someone who really believed their position on earth was second only to God. There's this chapter of this extraordinary woman who survived this monster, and yet we remember more about the monster. It sort of says a lot about us.
It was the turn of Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore to light up the festival on Saturday. They are in the movie May December by Todd Haynes, also in competition. The director of Dark Waters for this film has made a complex intergenerational drama between two women.
They're sweet, aren't they?
Very. What is it you love most about Gracie?
The older one hit by scandal.
She always knows what she wants. She's
The
unapologetic.
other an actress researching how to play her.
It's incredible to get to be part of a film like this that has two such complex, really human characters. It was incredible to get to see Todd's view of women, which is simply as humans.
Women are also the theme of the film Banel and Adama. It is about the emancipation of a woman belonging to the Fulani ethnic group, and is the first feature film by Franco-Senegalese director Ramata Toulaye Sy, the youngest in this year's competition.
We didn't expect to be in competition, but we are here. It's a first film, it's an African film, an unexpected film. I know that in the press they're always asking, who is she? We don't know her. But I know myself, I've been here a long time and I worked to get here.
Also screened in competition over the weekend was Anatomy of a Fall by France's Justine Triet. It's the story of a woman accused of murdering her husband after a fall in the French Alps.
I did not kill him.
Acclaimed by critics, it's considered a possible winner of this year's Palme d'Or.
That's not the point.
Now to a much talked about film here called Four Daughters. Actors and real people reenact the past to understand why two young women left Tunisia and their families to fight for the Islamic State in Syria. It comes from Tunisian filmmaker Kaouther Ben Hania, who is one of 7 female filmmakers in competition. Her film Beauty and the Dogs was presented here in 2015, and The Man Who Sold His Skin was nominated for Best International Oscar in 2021. The culture editor from our Arabic channel, Liana Saleh, has been speaking to her.
عندها 4 بنات، الجوز الصغار آية وتيسير مازالوا عايشين معاها، والجوز الكبار رحمة وغفران كلاهم الذيب.
Kaouther Ben Hania, bonjour. Kaouther Ben Hania, hello and welcome to France 24. First, what inspired you to make this film?
I listened to a show on the radio in 2016, where Olfa was a guest. I found her to be an extraordinary character in regards to her contradictions, her various shades of nuance. Filmmakers like characters that have light and dark within them. And so I told myself, I think I would like to make a film with her about this tragic story of her daughters, which I found fascinating as it represents all sorts of themes I'm interested in. Adolescence, motherhood, the transmission between mother and daughters, traumas,
Was it easy to convince her, to convince especially her two other daughters?
It wasn't easy, because at first she thought I was a journalist. It took some time for me to explain to her that I was going to have to spend a significant amount of time with her. This was back in 2016, and we filmed our last scenes in 2021, so I've been working on this film for quite a few years.
وزادة باش تتعرفوا على الزوز ممثلات اللي باش يمثلوا أخواتكم الكبار. أما فما ممثلة باش تعوضك وقت اللي أنت شي حوايج صعب عليك ما تنجمش تعملهم.
هذا هو الجانب الخايب في الفيلم. دايما برشوا في الجروح نتاعو.
Tell us a bit about how you put this together. Why did you decide to reconstruct some of the hardest moments with professional actors?
When the story received mass media attention, all that interested me had already taken place. It was in the past. So it was a story based on memories. I had to reconstruct these memories using cinematography. Fiction really helped me, so I brought in actors and asked Olfa and her daughters to direct them, to recall their memories. I created a plan where we would have a dialogue, or we acted out a scene, but we would also have a discussion about that very scene on the nature and significance of the memory.
Olfa in the film talks about a curse inherited from one generation to the next. Can the film, in your opinion, break this cycle of violence?
I think that because the revolution affected the family's life so much, this new generation of girls rejects any patriarchal maternal authority, because Olfa represents patriarchal maternal authority. But because they don't have the life skills, they make morbid choices, sometimes foolish choices. However, by making this film, I thought I understood the why and the how.
Why did you choose the famous actress Hind Sabri to play the role of Olfa and set up this mirror game with her?
It's not easy for an actress like Hind to trust a director in such a hybrid project where even Hind reveals herself. Because it's not just a film about Olfa and her daughter's lives. It's also about what it's like to be an actor confronted with a real character. She was confronted with Olfa, who told her, "No, I'm not going to do that. I have to do that," who directed her. So I think it's incredibly courageous on her part to have taken part in this game, this adventure.
Tunisian cinema is back in the official competition for the first time in 50 years. How do you feel about this and the choice the Cannes Film Festival has made?
First of all, I'm very happy. My film was the first film chosen in the competition by festival director Thierry Frémaux. I can't say that now because he said so it's not a secret anymore. So it's love at first sight for Cannes, and it's huge.
Well, bravo, and thanks a lot.
يكون دوري كما دور روس في فيلم تيتانيك. هي مش تحكي في حكاية فاتت، فما ممثلين آخرين اللي هم مش يمثلوا الواقع اللي متاع القصة هذيك. معناتها إني روس.
Musician The Weeknd and actress and model Lily Rose Depp star in the mini-series The Idol presented here on Monday night. It's set in the music industry and focuses on the complicated relationship between a rising pop star and the manager of a nightclub who's also the leader of a cult. Time now for our Cannes close-up. Today it's on Lily Rose Depp.
Vous êtes entré dans ma vie, les choses sont si différentes. Let's hold on to that positive energy in the room.
Bonjour.
I'm looking for Miss Loy Fuller.
Elle se plante tout près d'ici. Elle nous observe là, en ce moment.
Moi, j'adore les films qui donnent pas toutes les réponses aux spectateurs et qui font un peu travailler le cerveau. Mais après, ça parle aussi des sentiments qu'on peut tous comprendre. Le fait d'avoir 17 ans et de vouloir absolument ressentir tous ces sentiments extrêmement forts, l'aventure, l'amour.
Je voudrais Abel. Au fond, tu l'aimes pas. Alors je te le demande. Laisse-le-moi. Est-ce que je te plais ?
De quoi tu me parles là?
C'est les femmes qui tiennent tout le pouvoir du film et qui bousculent cet homme fidèle.
I can't believe it. My lucky number.
Écrit, genre Stephen King. I like you.
That's it from us. Still another week to go of the festival. The prizes will be announced on Saturday night. We're going to leave you with one of the competition films vying for the top prize, Jessica Hausner's Club Zero. We'll be chatting to her a little later in the week. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
This fish is so good.
Yeah, it is.
I love these carrots. Have you tried them?
I'm gonna try the dessert.
Yeah, me too.